Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an unboxing for the Ravenwing Command Squad. I purchased this from gamingfigures.com, based in the north of England. They're very good, and you know, I've never had any problems with ordering stuff from them. They offer a discount on certain items. This one was discounted £27.63. So let's have a quick look. We will take the shrink wrap off first. Okay, so on the box, Games Workshop has obviously made the models, and those are what's used for the cover art. It says it includes 3 miniatures. On the back of the box, it gives examples of the bikes that you can make, warnings in different languages on one side, the end artwork, and then the opposite side. So let's get in and have a look. So obviously I appreciate that this kit has been out for quite a while, so it's probably already been covered, but this is the first kit of this kind that I've actually ever purchased. So taking a look, you get 3 sprues, a Dark Angels transfer sheet, your destruction book, and 3 bases. So 3 oval bases, which seems to be the standard at the moment. Looking at the Dark Angels transfer sheet at the moment, we've got plenty of Dark Angel chapter symbols, some larger shoulder pauldron ones, and then some smaller ones there. Tactical squad markings, assault squad markings, devastator squad markings, Ravenwing markings. Then you have squad numberings, some more vehicle chapter markings. Then we have some Deathwing chapter markings, and then we have some larger vehicle mounted designators for the various tactical, assault and devastator squads. And then after that we have the company markings. So that's the transfer sheet. If we take a quick look at the instruction book, you can make a command squad and or Ravenwing Black Knights. So literally the book just goes through the various bits and pieces in making these. The chapter Ancient with the banner, the Apothecary, and then Ravenwing Knights, and then at the back we just have the data sheets for the various models that you can make. So Ravenwing Champion, Ravenwing Ancient, Ravenwing Apothecary, and then they're just repeated in different languages. So it's not a glossy one like some of the other, for example this Tau Empire Strike Team one, nice and glossy. This is just, it's kind of like it's been printed on A4 and then just stapled together. So let's have a look at the sprues. So the first one I really want to have a look at is this one with the company banner on it, and it's embossed, so you've got all raised detail for the banner iconography on it, and it looks really good. So I'm probably, to begin with, I'm probably going to make obviously the chapter Ancient and the Apothecary. They're the ones that are important to me for my Ravenwing company. So we then have one of the bikes, and it's interesting to note that this bike is actually in a slightly different configuration for the build than the original Space Marine bikes. So whereas before you would have to make the wheels, and the bottom foot plate was separate, but moulded onto the chassis was the full exhaust system, and then you would make up the wheels, the bottom plate, the handlebars, the front fairing all together, and then glue that all together. It seems that basically you've got two halves of the bike and then you add on the other items. So looking at this, we also have a very nice Dark Angels themed power sword with the chapter icon, and then it says Wrath of Caliban in script up the centre of the blade. And we then have some melt bombs, stowage, obviously the hammers for the Ravenwing Knights. So that's the first sprue. Looking at the second sprue, again we have another bike, and we have the tail fairings for these. One of these is marked out for the Apothecarian with the helix, Apothecary helix on it. We have the torsos and legs for the bikers themselves, along with the helmets, and we have some very nicely moulded Ravenwing shoulder pads just there. So we have quite a few heads. Quite a few of them actually are beaky heads. I'm not a person fond of the beaky heads. I know they have their fans, but I don't really fancy them, to be quite honest. So I may very well swap them out for different ones. So again, the bike comes in two halves. Lots of iconography on the bikes, which is really nice to see. And what I'll do is, as I paint these, I will do them and the figures separately. So there's final sprue, and on the final sprue we have the handlebars, each containing an arm. We have Dark Angels iconography here for something that goes on the back of one of the bikes. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, and that looks quite imposing. It'll be interesting to see what that is. We have the torso backs and another torso front. Now, one of these torso fronts is similar to the Semil chest piece for the Master of the Ravenwing, and I'm going to use one of those on a figure for my Sable Claw, which is the Masters of the Ravenwing Landspeeder, just to make the pilot figure more identifiable as being Semil from the Ravenwing. So I'll probably use one of these. It'll either be this one or, looking at the others, possibly either of those. So we have obviously the arms, and if you're using, one of the interesting things is if you're using the robed figure, then this comes with the robes, flowing robes, and obviously the exhaust parts attached. So that's quite nice that they're good. But it may make painting, for me, I prefer to paint my figures off the bike and paint the bike separately and then go from there. and then we have a number of pistols, as well as pistols in holsters, which again have the Ravenwing's iconography on them. So all in all, it's another great kit from Games Workshop. There is quite an elaborate helmet here for, I assume, what will be the champion, where you can add on these Ravenwing plumes, I suppose, to each side of the helmet. It's a bit ostentatious, but hey, it's Warhammer 40k, what do you expect? Anyway, that is the sprue. It was literally a very quick unboxing, as I say. The most important things to me that are of interest to me are the Apothecary and the Chapter Ancient. They're the ones that I specifically want this set for. So just to add that command element to my current Ravenwing. Anyway, that's the video. As I say, I got this from gamingfigures.com. I will put a link in the description to their website. You will find quite a number of different gaming systems on their store. A lot of them have a reasonable discount. So go check them out. Hopefully I'll speak to you soon. All right, take care. Bye.